Carlo Ancelotti in the hot seat. Could Zidane return for a third term? Before we start, if this is your first time here, I invite you to subscribe. It's free, it takes 2 seconds and it's nice. Thank you very much. Real Madrid's heavy defeat against FC Barcelona, 5-2, in the Spanish Super Cup final has plunged the club into a crisis both in terms of sport and media. Carlo Ancelotti, already under pressure since the start of the season, may not survive this humiliating setback in a Clásico that risks marking a turning point in the club's history. According to several sources close to the institution, a return of Zinedine Zidane, who has already left an indelible mark on Real Madrid, is being seriously considered to turn things around. A bitter defeat for Ancelotti in Real Madrid. The final against Barca was an unequivocal demonstration of the Blaugranas' superiority. The team led by Hansi Flick dominated the match from start to finish, inflicting a bitter defeat on an apathetic and disorganized Real Madrid. Defensively, Real Madrid showed major flaws, conceding 5 goals without managing to contain the opposing attack. In midfield, the Madrilenians were completely dominated by a Barca that dictated the tempo at every moment. In attack, despite a quick goal from Kylian Mbappé, Ancelotti's men showed a lack of cutting edge and efficiency. This defeat is all the more striking as it comes in a season where Real Madrid is struggling to regain its usual level in La Liga and the Champions League. Carlo Ancelotti. The record and the uncertainty. Carlo Ancelotti, despite having won many titles, including the Champions League in 2022, seems overwhelmed by the situation today. In the press conference after the match, he made no excuses and admitted the defeat without hesitation. Barcelona were superior from start to finish. We were lacking in all areas. Tonight, nothing worked. The criticism against him is increasing. Real Madrid, far from the conquering team of past seasons, now seems to be lagging behind, unable to compete against the best teams. According to Marca, Ancelotti has already discussed with the management the possibility of leaving his post at the end of the season. However, the pressure could hasten his departure before this deadline. Zinedine Zidane. A return considered? Zinedine Zidane, former coach of Real Madrid and author of 3 consecutive Champions Leagues between 2016 and 2018, is the name that comes up most often to succeed Ancelotti. His track record, his authority in the dressing room and his perfect knowledge of the club make him the ideal candidate to take over the team. Proven experience and success, Zidane has led Real Madrid to the top of European football and won numerous major titles. Respect for the players. Zidane is highly regarded within the dressing room, where players such as Luka Modric and Vinicius Jr. show him particular affection. Knowledge of the club. He has a perfect understanding of the demands of Real Madrid and how it operates. However, several media outlets report that Zidane has declined the idea of a third term at Real Madrid. The French coach, often cited as taking charge of the national team, may prefer to wait for another opportunity before returning to service. Other options for Real Madrid if Zidane does not return. Other options are on the table for the Madrid club. Among the candidates mentioned: 1. Xabi Alonso. The former Real midfielder, now coach at Bayer Leverkusen, impresses with an attractive style of play and positive results. 2. Raúl González. The Real icon, currently at the helm of Castilla, could be offered the opportunity to take charge of the first team. It is also possible that the club will opt for a temporary solution until the end of the season, while waiting to find the right profile for a long-term project. The challenges of the future coach, whoever succeeds Ancelotti. Several major challenges await him. 1. Strengthening the defense. The defensive shortcomings, particularly visible during the Clásico, will have to be corrected urgently. 2. Harnessing young talent. With players like Mbappé, Bellingham and Vinicius Jr., the team has impressive attacking potential that will need to be maximized. 3. Managing the generational transition. The upcoming departure of key players like Modric and Kroos requires a balance between youth and experience. 4. Restoring competitiveness. Real Madrid cannot afford a season without a major trophy. The pressure will be immense to return to the top. A turning point for Real Madrid. The defeat against Barca could symbolize the end of an era for Real Madrid and mark Ancelotti's last act at the club. For Real, it is imperative to react quickly and return to the path of success, whether it is with Zidane,